Is this your first time here at the studio? Mm-hmm. And you booked a lesson today, is that right? Excellent. Well, welcome. We are very happy that you're here. My name is Maddy. I'm one of the yoga teachers and trainers here. Is this your first experience with yoga? Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent. Oh, well, I couldn't be more happy that you're here. Let me grab my clipboard. All right. Now, can I get your name? Mm-hmm. And your phone number? Mm-hmm. Good. And what made you want to sign up today, or what brought you to our studio? Mm-hmm. Excellent. Relaxation. Mm-hmm. That's a big one for our clients. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll come back to that. Mm-hmm. Great. Well, this is a perfect place to begin. Definitely have the right goals in mind, I would say, and relaxation, maybe a little focus on meditation, and of course, mindfulness are really three key factors. You should absolutely be able to make a lot of progress in your practice, really even with just this beginning session today. I think you'll notice as you mirror your body and your breath that you'll find yourself really able to stop focusing on the worries outside the studio or what you might need to do later today, and just really focus inwardly and just let yourself be, which is so important and such a difficult skill to master when all of us are so busy as we are. Mm-hmm. Great. Well, I am so pleased that you decided to take some time for yourself today, and I think this is going to be a great experience. Mm-hmm. Sorry, just just about to go on my lunch break after this lesson. Mm-hmm. Good. Well, good. I think for our first session today, we will really focus in on mindfulness, and I think you'll find as we work on those nice cleansing deep breaths that you will also find yourself quite relaxed after our session. Mm-hmm. So what we like to do here at the Tingle Studio, and bear in mind this, I would imagine, will take several concentrated sessions, but what we like to begin with is a guided sun salutation practice. So let me file this. That wasn't really filed, was it? More just placed. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I have some wireless earbuds. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in for you, and then I will let you go ahead and get really comfortable on your mat in the studio, and you'll be able to watch me. I'll sort of guide you through the practice. If you feel that you have any questions, you can go ahead and look to my positions, get a good sense of what you're meant to be doing at each step along the way, and otherwise you'll be able to hear the flow in your earbuds, And if you like, you can close your eyes and just listen. If at any point you'd like to take a rest, you may stop and just watch me flow. But I really think this is going to be a great introduction and an ideally relaxing experience for you as well. So, okay, let me just go ahead and put these in. Just tuck that one. Good, very good. Now, I'll let you get nicely settled on your mat, and I will prepare myself as well for the practice, and I'll go ahead and lead you through just a gentle introductory sun salutation. Okay, excellent. All right, I'll see you in just a sec. Excellent. So now that you are comfortably settled on your mat, I would invite you to just find a pleasant, a relaxing seated position. Just go ahead and sit up. Maybe bring one hand to your heart and one just to your belly, so that you'll really be able to feel these deep cleansing breaths. Now, breath is an immensely important part of the sun salutation sequence. As we move forward and gain confidence in our practice together, I'll be asking you to move on an inhale, move on an exhale, but for this moment, let's just sit. You can close your eyes and just do a couple of nice cleansing breaths for me. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Now inhale and exhale. You're doing an excellent job. Now, very slowly, mindfully, bring yourself to the front edge of your mat. This will be mountain pose or Tadasana. I'd like you to bring your hands together at your heart and take just another nice breath. This is a good time to pause, to thank yourself for coming to this practice today. You're doing something really wonderful for your body and something just fantastic for your mind as well. Now, as you inhale, I'd like you to bring your arms out and up to the ceiling. Join your palms just above your head. Go ahead and draw your shoulders down. Keep your chin and your neck lifted. Now, as you exhale, release your arms to each side and swan dive forward, keeping your legs straight. And I want you to come right down into a forward bend and try to place your fingertips in line with your toes. You can flatten your palms here if you're able, or just tent your fingers, whatever's comfortable for you. Now, as you inhale, I'd like you to raise up. Bring your fingertips or your hands to your shins. Basically, you want to have a nice flat back position here. As you exhale, you're going to lower again. Gently place your hands relatively firmly on the ground, and then you can step your feet back into a high plank position. Make sure you're not locking your elbows here, and be careful that your hips aren't drooping down to the floor. You just want a straight line from your shoulders all the way to your ankles. Now, I'll bring you through a modification of our next pose. I'd like you to lower your knees to the ground and then very slowly, gently lower yourself to about a half a push-up. You should be able to feel this in your triceps Just lower yourself as much as you're comfortable with. Now you can release your body, let yourself gently lay down on the ground with your hands in just the same position. I'd like you to lift your head, your neck, and your shoulders up off the ground to cobra position. Now, from here, gently, I'd like you to roll your toes down on the mat so your feet are going to be nearly flat on the mat, and you're going to push up through your arms, lifting your hips high up into the air. This is downward facing dog. This is actually meant to be a resting position. When you're getting started, it may not feel that way, but I promise in time you will be able to find some serenity, some stillness here. So you're welcome to stay for just a few breaths, take a little bit of a break. Now, from downward dog, we're going to either step or hop our feet back up to the front of the mat. We're going to return to that forward bend that we started with your fingertips or your palms flat down on the mat, your legs straight as much as you're able. Then you'll inhale up to that flat back position again. Then go ahead and exhale back down. On your next inhale, we will gradually lift our arms out to the side and up. We'll reverse that swan dive and return to our raised arms position. You can bring your hands together at your heart one more time and really thank yourself for taking this time today. Then we will lower our hands down to our hips, come to stand in mountain pose, just strong and grateful for what our bodies are able to do today. Now, this being our first session, we'll just go ahead and do a little bit of mirrored breathing from here, and then we will identify a good time for you to return so that we can advance your practice a little bit more. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to be kind to your body, to be kind to your mind, for letting yourself just relax and experience something new. I think it was very brave of you to come today, and I really, really commend you in the strength and persistence that you're already showing in this practice. Go ahead and bring our hands together at our heart and slowly bow. The light in me recognizes the light in you. Namaste. Thank you.